Will Be Blood, how those movies are compared, like even till now. Like, what do you kind of think like makes those movies different? Because to me, like Javier Bardem, the performance, the villainous performance he had was like
Mhm.
one of the best we've had in the last 20 years. And Tommy Lee Jones, he just had that well seasoned presence
Mhm.
that you just never get tired of. But like, what were kind of like the main differences to you about like those two films?
I think the individual acting, I think we've seen similarities of script writing or just screenplays of these two films. There Will Be Blood, I think, is in a time that really isn't highlighted as much as any other film. But I love the timeline of where they were starting at and where they kind of ended. But I think both films have similarities with screenplay with other films. But I think it was the individual acting. Daniel Day Lewis, and then No Country for Old Men, it was just like he really was a psycho. Like
Yeah.
it was the perfect depiction of a serial killer or just somebody who's not always there. And I think the individual acting really brung the film out because you fall in love with it. I see the scenes on TikTok, on Instagram, Facebook, and you just be
Viral.
so you didn't inherit it. Pick a coin. And he was
Yeah.
like, that's not just not a regular, like, it's those, I remember those scenes because it's like, yeah, I don't know. But I think it was the individual acting that kind of the similarities of why those two films were compared to each other and why they were nominated for so much.
Yeah, definitely. And now getting into favorite character.